Coming of the Kingdom Part 8 Session 10 天国的来临第8部分第10讲。我们来看我们的作者 Ridderbos 他经过了一段的解经之后呢，要说明究竟彼得的权柄是什么。我们回到上一讲的最后那几句话，原著的359页最下面。The principal thing is that Peter is given authority with respect to the kingdom of heaven. 我们的重点是彼得领受了关乎天国的权柄，就是说不是教会的权柄。And this cannot be taken to refer to anything else than to admission to the kingdom and entry to it. 这里的意思只可以是关于或准进到天国，或者具体进到天国这方面的权柄，参考马太23章13节，启示录3章第7节，第1章第8节。This certainly does not mean the church. 这个肯定不是指教会，就是教会的权柄 nor is a certain identification made between church and kingdom. 也不是说教会和天国之间有什么的等同，没有的。These two are clearly differentiated in these pronouncements. 天国和教会两者在耶稣的宣告中很清楚的是区别出来的。This is why the power of the keys cannot mean merely that to Peter was entrusted the explanation of the scriptures. 因此呢，天国的钥匙不可能仅仅是指彼得被委托解释圣经 or even that as the first theologian of the Christian church, 甚至乎他是基督教会的第一个神学家 he would come to the fore and debate with the Jewish scribes after Jesus' death. 因此呢，在耶稣死之后呢，彼得就是最明显的站在前面与犹太的文士辩论的那一位。不是的。Nor does it mean that he would receive the competence to distribute the spiritual gifts of Christ to the church. 这里的意思也不是说他领受一个能力去分发基督的属灵的恩赐给教会。Nor that he was commissioned simply with the task of proclaiming the gospel. 也不是说他仅仅是被差遣去宣讲福音。All such descriptions, 这一切不同的描述 may contain certain indispensable requisites for the exercise of the power of the keys. 里面都可能含有一点点使用天国钥匙的能力的一些的先决要素。But they do not express the specific character of Peter's authority. 可是这些所描述的都没有表达出彼得的权柄的特定的性质。Peter is authorized by Christ to open and to shut the kingdom of heaven. 基督委任彼得，授权给他开或者是关闭天国。This does not mean that he will replace Christ on the day of judgment. 这里并没有意味着彼得在审判的日子取代基督，马太7章23，马太25、34节。But that now on earth he is already entitled to pronounce judgment as to who will enter the kingdom and who will not. 但是这里的意思是现在在地上彼得已经有权利宣告审判，就是宣告他的判决，关于谁将要进到天国，谁不会。What is thus here meant is a judicial authority. 这里的意思是一种法律上的权柄。This is explained at the end of the 19th verse by the words, 在第19节最后有这些的话来解释。And whosoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whosoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. 你在地上捆绑谁，在天上也捆绑谁；在地上释放谁，在天上谁也将被释放的。The words bind and loose, 捆绑和释放这两个字 are rabbinical termini for decide with authority. 这两个字呢是拉比的专有名词，是指判决，权威性的判决 decide with authority. They were used with respect to the doctrinal authority of the rabbis. 这些的词是指拉比们在教义上的权威。Binding 捆绑 thus meant something like 的意思大概是这个意思。To declare to be unlawful 宣告这个是不符合律法的。And loosing 释放呢 To declare to be lawful 宣告判决某些事是合乎律法的。This is the most usual meaning 这个是最通常的意义。By its side, another sense has been found. 与此并列的可以找到另外一种的意思 That is, to put under a ban binding. 就是把某一些事情伏在一个禁止令之下 ban. And to relieve the ban, loosing. 或者某一件事情从禁令中放出来的释放 By which expulsion from or reinstatement into the synagogue was meant. 这里的意思就是说，从某一个犹太会堂被开除，或者再次的恢复，他能够在会堂里做成员。In this sense, however, it is rare in rabbinical literature. 从这个开除跟再次的复原这个意思呢，在拉比的文献里面是少见的。Finally, 最后 Binding and loosing may also have the more general meaning of consigning to the divine judgment and acquittal from it. 最后，捆绑跟释放有这个一般性的意思，就是交托给上帝的审判，或者宣告无罪赦免。In the case of Matthew 16:19, 关于马太福音16章19节这一处呢， The safest method will be to interpret these words in close connection with what has been said above. 比较保险的方法就是从上面我们所讲过的上文所讲到的与这个很密切的连接起来，用这个方法来解释这些话。To make pronouncements of condemnation or acquittal with respect of entry into the kingdom of heaven. 就是捆绑跟释放的意思，就是说关乎到人进到天国里面这件事情呢，做出定罪的宣告，或者是赦罪的宣告。And a heavenly reality will correspond with this. 而天上会有一个相称的一个的实在 in that he who is promised entry into heaven by Peter will ultimately go in. 就是说彼得若应许谁能够进到天国，最终会进去 whereas he who is told that the kingdom is shut to him will actually find it shut. 而彼得若说天国的门对他是关的，那么最后呢，天国的门也为他关闭。So the general point at issue here is, 所以这里的整个的要点问题之所在，那是 the judicial power given to Peter with reference to admission to or exclusion from the kingdom of heaven. 这里的问题就是赐给彼得的法律上的权柄，就是关乎人或准进到天国，或者被排斥在外这方面的权柄。However, this conclusion does not exhaust the meaning of the words if we also include in our discussion the pronouncement made in Matthew 18:18. 可是我们在这里所做的结论呢，还没有讨论到这些字的意义的全部，因为我们还可以包含马太18章18节耶稣的宣告这方面的讨论。As is well known, 正如我们都知道 there is an almost literal repetition here of the instruction to bind and to loose, this time however in the plural you. 众所周知，这里好像差不多字义上重复了捆绑和释放的吩咐，不过这次呢，用的是复数的你们。Moreover, the instruction here occurs in a more specialized context. 不但如此，耶稣这里的吩咐呢，是在一个比较特定的一个的范围里面，或者一个场合。Its words are at the end of the order that is to be carried out with respect to the brother who has misbehaved. 这里耶稣所讲的关于释放跟捆绑的话呢，是在整个处理犯罪的弟兄的步骤的末了。In the event that private admonition and that with the help of others is of no avail, 假如私下的劝导和再加上其他信徒的帮助的劝导都没有用， the rule is to be tell it unto the church. 这个的规矩就是告诉教会。It is clear that the word church has a more specialized sense here than in Matthew 16:18. 很明显的，在这里教会这个词呢，比较马太16章18节呢的意义是更加的专门的。There, the church was meant in a general ideal sense. 在马太16章18节，教会是指一个比较广泛性的所谓理想或者概念里的教会。But here, it is a church with a definite address, so to speak. 这里呢，我们可以说好像是有一个特定的所谓地址的一个的教会。That is the church formed at a particular place. 也就是说，在某一个地方所组成的教会 which can assert itself in a particular case and which can be represented. 这个教会呢，可以在某一些的个案上有发言权，或者也有代表的 if he neglect to hear the church. 假如他不听教会的话，就教会有发言权，有代表人物。Anyone who also disobeys this church shall be unto thee as an heathen and publican. 假如有人也不顺服这个教会的话，那么他对你们来说应该是一个异教徒或者是外邦人和税吏。And then follows the repeated saying of binding and loosing. 然后呢，下面就是耶稣重复了关于捆绑和释放的话。In this context, 在这里经文的上下文 these words apparently have a more specific meaning than in Matthew 16:19. 这些捆绑跟释放的话，很明显的相对于马太16章19节的意思是更加的特定的。Because they are more closely connected with the activities of the local church. 因为这里的话呢，是更加的与地方上的教会的工作有密切的关系。So binding and loosing also certainly refer to the enacting disciplinary authority in connection with membership in the church. 所以这里的捆绑和释放呢，肯定是指教会里面对他的会友的那种的颁布性的纪律性的权柄。In connection with 18:17, 当我们考虑到第18章17节的时候 they must also denote expulsion from and reinstatement into the church. 这里肯定是指从教会被开除或者再次的获准恢复在教会里的地位。To the general viewpoint of 16:18 is to be coupled the special. 在16章18节这个一般性的观点呢，我们要与那个特殊的观点连接起来。They are not contradictory, but complementary. 这两者不是矛盾的，是相辅相成的。For the ecclesia is the community of those who have been given the promise of entry into the kingdom. 因为教会就是那些得到了应许进入到天国的群体。Expulsion from the kingdom therefore also implies expulsion from the church and vice versa. 因此，从天国被排斥在外，就意味着这暗示着在教会里被排斥在外，反之亦然。In both cases, the point is that of the disciplinary judicial authority exercised on earth and confirmed in heaven. 在这两段经文里面的要点就是说，在地上执行的 纪律性的、法律上的权威，在天上被确认。This authority certainly cannot be detached from the doctrinal authority. 这方面的权威当然不能与教导或者教义性的权威分隔。For in a certain sense, it depends upon the latter. 因为从某一个意义上来说，纪律性的权威是在依靠着教义性的权威的。Nevertheless, 虽然是如此， because of the original usage of the terms binding and loosing, 因为捆绑和释放这些字原来的用法， we are of the opinion that 我们的意见就是 these pronouncements are to also concerned with disciplinary judicial authority. 这些的宣告也是关乎纪律和律法性的权柄 and that any attempt in particular to eliminate this judicial meaning when these texts are to be explained destroys the essential purport of Jesus' pronouncements. 若有任何人试图呢要把这个法律上的意义排除来解释这些经文的话呢，就破坏了耶稣的宣告的最重要的要旨。We are now confronted with the much debated question of the applicability of Peter's authority to those who came after him, in general to the church that is to be founded by his efforts. 现在我们要面对一个富有争议性的问题，就是彼得的权柄是否也适用在那些在他后来的人，特别是指他的事工所创始的教会。下面呢，Ridderboss 要讲罗马天主教的看法，然后基督教的看法。It is well known that Roman Catholic theology considers itself to be entitled by this passage. 很著名的一件事就是罗马天主教的神学认为呢，这段经文是授权给他们的 especially to speak of the papal primacy based on the scriptures. 他们呢认为这里是说到根据圣经的教皇的那个的至高的地位。This claim rests upon the idea of apostolic succession. 这种的宣称是根据使徒职分的传承的概念 resulting from Peter and his powers. 因为彼得因为他的权柄的缘故，他的使徒性的职分是传下来的 and on that of his hierarchical position. 第二就是根据彼得在整个的权力架构里的地位 both with respect to the other apostles and to the entire church. 就是彼得相对于其他使徒们那个的阶级的地位，就是他比其他使徒高。第二是与所有的教会，就是彼得是在整个的教会之上。所以一方面使徒的职分传下来，第二彼得是教会里面至高的居首位的那一位。In opposition to this, Protestant exegetes have argued that 基督新教的解经家反对这样的看法。他们的论点是 Matthew 16:18 is really concerned with Peter alone and not with his successors. 马太16章18节只是讲到彼得其人，而没有论到继承他的人的。Others extend this power to the other apostles. 有些解经家把彼得的权柄也延伸到其他的使徒们 but emphasize its absolutely peculiar and einmalige unique character. 但是他们强调这个是绝对的独有的，而且是一次过的性质的权柄。下面是 Ridderboss 他自己的看法。In our discussion above, we have pointed out the prominent place that Peter occupied among the disciples and the later apostles. 我们上面的讨论已经指出，彼得在其他的门徒们中间占有的显著的地位，也在后来的使徒们中间所占的显著的地位 so that we might speak of him as the primus inter pares, Matthew 10:2. 所以我们可以说彼得是那位 在平等者中间的居首位，英文是 first among equals， 参考马太福音第10章第2节。Yet, if the single pronouncement in Matthew 16:18 is not deliberately isolated, 假如我们不故意的把马太福音16章18节的一次的宣告把它孤立起来，假如我们不这样做的话呢， It is impossible to maintain for a moment that he alone, or even only preeminently, can be called the rock or the foundation of the church. 我们就不可能呢做任何的坚称，说唯独彼得或者在他的最尊贵的地位上被称为是磐石教会的根基。Nor can it be proved that the powers or the keys of the kingdom of heaven were assigned to Peter exclusively. 也不能证明呢天国的钥匙的权柄只是给了彼得，没有给其他任何人的。就是说，你一定是把马太16章18节孤立起来，你才能够说只有彼得领受了天国的钥匙的。A twofold idea is at stake here. 这里有一个关键性的双重的一个的问题， namely that of foundation and that of authority. 就是教会的根基的问题和教会的权威或者权柄的问题。In both cases, Peter will have to be looked upon as the representative of the other disciples. 不论是谈到教会的根基或者教会的权威，我们必须看彼得是其他门徒们的代表人物。As to the question of the rock foundation, 至于作为磐石、作为根基这个问题呢， it is sufficient to refer to places like Ephesians 2:20, Revelation 21:14. 我们只需要指出以弗所书第2章20节、启示录21章14节等经文 in which the apostles together are called the foundation of the church. 这些经文里面呢，使徒们整体的被称为教会的根基。Although these passages are not a direct exegesis of Matthew 16:18, 当然这些的经文呢，不是对马太16章18节的直接的解释。They show that concerning this matter, there was no uncertainty in the apostolic preaching. 他们这些经文指出，关于彼得或者使徒们的权柄的问题呢，使徒们的教导是完全是确定的，一点都不含糊。The other apostles have shared his importance as the foundation of the church. Refer also to Galatians 2:9. 其他的使徒们也分享了作为教会的根基的这个重要的地位的，参考加拉太书第2章第9节。In this respect, it is hardly possible to speak of primacy. 从这个角度来说，我们肯定不能说彼得是居首位的。It is indeed clear that Peter and the other apostles were given a unique and intransmissible position as to the importance in being the foundation. 诚然的，很清楚的一件事，就是彼得和其他使徒们呢，都领受了一个独特的、不能传递的地位。他们作为教会的根基是非常重要的。This is naturally implied in the characterization of rock foundation. 被称为磐石根基，就很自然的就意味着他们的地位是独特的，不能传递的。This is why the historical question of the successio apostolica can be disregarded. 因此，我们可以完全不理会什么使徒的传承这个历史上的争议的问题。The position of a foundation is in the nature of the case intransmissible. 一个根基所占的地位，本质上就是不可传递的。Things are different with respect to authority. 关于权柄呢，事情就不一样了。那我们下一讲呢，就继续讲到使徒在教会里面作为权威、权柄的这个问题。我们讲了他们是教会的根基，下面要讲他们是教会的权威性的领袖。